What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode here on the Community Chest channel, the junk removal service that's changing the game. This is going to be episode 5 of our weekly series, We Sold That, where we show you our favorite sales that we made throughout the week. We drop these videos every Monday, so be sure to like, subscribe, and press that little bell notification so that you're notified every time we drop a new piece of content. So let's get straight into it, guys. First off, we sold a Polo Ralph Lauren button-down in the all-over print blue camo colorway. I picked this up from the thrift store about a month ago, and the reason I did pick it up as opposed to usually never picking up Ralph Lauren is the camo colorway that it had. It was an all-over print, and I know those typically tend to sell for more than just any other regular polo shirts. So I did pick it up, and this sold for a total price of $45, including shipping. It also took about 2 to 3 weeks to get off our shelves. Keeping the theme of polo, we sold a Ralph Lauren Rugby stripe hoodie. Be on the lookout for that Rugby stripe pattern, as those typically sell for more value than any solid color hoodie. This one did sell for $26.26 plus shipping, and it took about a month for us to get off our shelves. Up next on our list, we sold a 90s vintage Welcome to Chili's all-over print pepper hat. I really like the all-over print on this hat. It had Chili's all over it, and you could tell it was vintage. It was made in USA. This came from our consignment client, and we sold it for a total price of $28.49, and it sold in about 2 weeks. And next, we sold this sweet NASCAR Dale Earnhardt Jr. all-over print racing jacket. Got this also from the thrift store. They did tax us on it. They charged about $25 for it, but I knew it had value, so I had to buy it. The all-over print, everything on that jacket was embroidered. You have the Dale Earnhardt signature on it, all the sponsors on there as well. I love how every hit on the entire jacket was embroidered. It pretty much brought the value up of the entire jacket. We sold this for a total price of $60 plus shipping, and it did take about a month to get off our shelves. And moving on over to Poshmark, we sold a Wild Fable crop top sweater, and it only sold for $8, but I wanted to talk a little bit about this item because it is one of the replenishables that we have in the store. We picked this up from a wholesale auction, and we paid about $25 to get hundreds of these jackets. And although $8 may not seem like a lot for an individual sale, we have sold over 50 of these since picking up that of an individual lot. So in the long run, replenishables are really worth it, even though if there's not too much value in each one. You're thinking long term, and you're going to sell them long term. So overall, we've made a good profit on this lot. And keeping the theme of wholesale, next item we sold was a lot of 7 fidget spinners. These are all the different heroes. You have the Marvel and the DC characters. This also was a wholesale item. Originally we had boxes of each individual fidget spinner, but we decided to lot them all up, and this lot was one of every single hero that we had, so it created kind of a unique or rare bundle that someone could purchase. And this sold for a total price of $17.05 plus shipping, and it sold in a week since we listed it this way. And moving on, we sold a ceramic cherry pie pan. This came from a junk removal service that we completed a few weeks ago. In the kitchen there was this beautiful pie pan. It was completely untouched. Looked new, so we decided to keep it and list it, and sold it for a total price of $19.99 plus shipping. And this item sold super quick. It sold the same day that we listed it in a few hours. And if you guys remember, in the other videos we're talking about, we had a junk removal service where we came across a big lot of vintage electronics, and this week we sold a few more items from that lot. First, we sold a vintage Rembrandt TV antenna. This is one of those old school TV antennas that you used to put on top of the tube top TV so you could get your cable. We sold this for a total price of $32 plus shipping, and it sold in about 5 or 6 days. And next on our list, we sold the vintage Yasu FM transceiver. Upon doing a little bit of research, we learned that this was a FM transceiver radio, and it sold for a total price of $89.99 plus shipping. This also sold in about 2 weeks. And last on our list, we sold the vintage Clarion dual stereo cassette deck player. These are used to both record and play cassette tapes. And after testing it and finding out it worked, we cleaned it up a little bit. We sold it for a total price of $161 plus shipping, and it sold in about 2 weeks since listing. And there you have it, homeboy! That's gonna do it for this week's episode 5 of our weekly series, We Sold That. We'll be dropping these videos every Monday, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and press that little bell notification so that you're notified every time we drop a new piece of content. If you want to follow us on our socials, all the links will be provided below in the bio. Feel free to follow us. Until next time, I'm Nick, and peace out.
Now it's just confusing.